The Mario Remasters. The thing that has been leaked for quite a while, and everyone believed it at first, but now people are starting to lose faith in it, myself included. Yeah, all jokes aside, yeah, many people are starting to lose faith in these, myself included. But I still think it's fun to speculate on what these Mario Remasters could actually bring to the table if they were to be released. So I'm going to be talking about some new modes that could appear if these actually are real. Which, please Nintendo, I still really hope they are, but I lost faith. So yeah. So I'm just gonna be quickly talking about some modes that I think could be included and how they would work in the Mario Masters. I'm just gonna let you know that I'm only talking about 64, Galaxy, and Sunshine here. I'm not talking. None of these implied a 3D world port at all. Just the original 3D Mario games. So with that said, let's get started. The first thing I'm going to talk about is multiplayer. Does this consider as a mode? I don't really know, but I'm just going to count it here anyway because it kind of fits like one. Anyway, if these remasters are real, I would be shocked if they don't have multiplayer. Whether it's online or local, I really don't know. I'm just almost certain that they're gonna have multiplayer here. It just seems like such a shoo-in if they're gonna remaster the game. Like, why not add multiplayer? Imagine how fun it would be to run around all these worlds with multiple people. Like, and Luigi can be a secondary character to play as. That would be awesome. And no, Mario Galaxy's 2-player mode doesn't count. We don't want to control a stupid orange Luma. We want to actually play with our friends. Our friends can move around. That would just be awesome. And Mario 64 DS had an online multiplayer mode, which I mean, it's not exactly what I'm talking about here, but you still get my point that it had online and multiplayer. So if they can do it on the DS, there's no reason why they shouldn't be able to do it here. Like multiplayer, this is less of a mode and more of an option, but I mean, it's my video, so I could do whatever I want. So, yeah. Obviously not both of these modes are going to be in because they're either going to port or remaster them. We just don't know which yet. So if they're remastering them, it's going to be port, and if they're porting them, it'll be remaster. So I just think these would be really nice to have. The port mode will have the music the same, the textures the same, the graphics the same, and the controls the same as the original. And the remaster will remaster the music, graphics, textures, get rid of all the glitches, and change the controls. I think it'd just be really nice to have both of these options here as to provide more diversity to the player. Like if they wanted to play Mario Sunshine like the original, or Mario 64 like the original, or Mario Galaxy like the original, they could do that. But if they also wanted to play what a remaster with changed controls, changed updated music and graphics, then they could do the remaster to see how they would feel and with the Switch's graphics. I just think this would be a really nice option to have and would give more diversity to every player. I think a challenge mode would be really nice to have here, seeing as most Mario games are pretty easy. So I think having a challenge mode would overall make the games more fun and give them a bit of diversity. Even if the challenges themselves were kind of like the Comet Stars in Mario Galaxy, where they had a certain task, like either beating the level with 1 health or in a specific amount of time, even that I think would be cool. Like just imagine having to beat the Sandbird level in a certain amount of time, or defeat the eel with only 1 health, or trying to beat 64 Rainbow Road Bowser with only 1 health, and with a time limit. I just think stuff like that would add more fun to the game and more diversity. So whether the specific challenge would change between each star or shine is beyond me, or if they're all just gonna make it one thing, like you can only take 1 damage per level and that's it. I'm not really sure, but I just think that having a challenge mode would make the games more interesting and more fun as a result. Minigames. Who doesn't like minigames? Exactly, no one dislikes them. Anyway, I think they'd be a really fun distraction from the main game and would offer more diversity than just playing the normal Mario, the 3D Mario games. I mean, Mario 64 DS had them, so I don't see why this game couldn't have them too. Even if all of them are just ported from Mario 64 DS, I still think they'd be a really awesome addition and add more variety to the game. I I just think it would be really cool. Like, imagine if you I mean I would pay all the money I have just to see Casino Luigi in HD. That's all I really want in the world. I was slightly behind getting to see HD Chunky Kong, but that's never gonna happen. So this is the closest that we have to my second greatest wish of all time. So yeah, I just really like to see mini games here because they're fun distraction and would honestly be a blast to play in HD. You might be wondering, oh, why isn't this combined with the online multiplayer? Well, the online multiplayer was more of you going through level to level with locally or online based, but these are more online or locally specific modes. Like for Coin Battle, the way it'd work kind of like it does in the new Super Mario Bros. Series, except in just 3D. The score battle mode would work like Super Mario 3D World, and the race would work like Mario Maker 2. I think all three of these, especially a race, would be really cool additions to have here, as it would give more possibilities for online multiplayer, and I think would make the game more fun and diverse as a whole. And last but not least, we have mission mode, and the missions are like the ones you see in Mario U or Mario U Deluxe, whichever one you want, because I don't really care. You might be wondering why I just didn't call the other mode challenge mode, because that's what it was called in Mario U, because I don't want to. Challenge mode makes much more sense as a name for a hard mode, and since the things in Mario U Deluxe were basically missions, I'm just gonna call them that. Oh yeah, I like the others. I think this would add a lot of diversity and fun to the game. And just think about like in Mario Galaxy, like for a mission, you have to beat a level without using the spin move. Or Mario Sunshine, you have to collect the shine without using Flood. Or stuff like that. I think that would be really cool and would add diversity to the game more than what we would see in challenge mode. And while challenge mode would be nice, having specific missions like these that would make the game harder, I think would just be a lot of fun and a blast. And would, like I said, would add more diversity to the game and just offer a lot for other players to do if they just don't want to play the main story mode in the Mario games. So those are what I thought some modes could be in the Mario Remasters. Of course, not all of these are going to be in, and heck, maybe none of them will be in at all. Though I hope they come, especially the online multiplayer. I mean, that really should definitely come. But don't think that any of these are going to be in just because I said so. Remember, I just made this just as a speculation and just for fun, just to imagine what these Mario Anniversary games would be like. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Do you agree or disagree with anything I said? Do you think that one of these modes won't come? Because, I mean, I think that some of these won't come. But remember, I did this as for fun and speculation, okay? So, yeah, thank you guys for watching. See you guys soon. Bye.